like if the heavens opened up and then Oprah Winfrey came out in the clouds and handed me a puppy. Yoga.
Are we on? Let's do this. So, earlier video, we did the DecoArt sent me all of this stuff and wanted me to do a review. So we did a review. And I kind of feel bad about the review because I kind of didn't really like the products. So then I thought, well, I still have the products. Let's compare
apples to oranges.
Apples to oranges. So we're going to do the DecoArt paint that they sent me, the Americana.
Stop moving it.
With the pouring medium that they sent me on one canvas. On the other canvas, we're going to use the exact same paint with Floetrol. The exact same amount. I'm not going to use any silicone. We're just going to see what happens to both of these with no silicone. 2 parts paint to 1 part pouring medium. Okay, that should do it for that. Let's come over here with the Floetrol. Are we looking? Right. I need rubber gloves. The clouds and handing me a puppy. I'm just going with it. I'm good with that. I mean, for whatever reason, that didn't even faze me until you started chuckling. So, Sace says that noise is Chase filling up my my torch, because you know I like to torch this stuff. Glovies on. Let's get to stirring.
It's just too much paint wasted. I can't handle it.
Well,
I'm never watching another video.
You really want to make sure you get this stirred up. You can see it's the paint incorporated into the pouring medium. You can see what it's looking like. There.
When I was doing my pouring medium, I mixed it with a bunch of other stuff because I didn't like the consistency of it as it was.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of most pouring mediums with this application because it's pretty tricky. Okay, let's mix the Floetrol one.
This is Rio's angry face.
This is Rio with no contacts because my eyes were bothering me today. Here we go. No silicone this first go. We're going to do this without silicone. And then I guess I could come back and use the silicone. Gonna go ahead and just do a regular traditional flip cup. There's that one.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's do this side with the Floetrol and see where we're at.
Craziness happening.
So all Floetrol, no silicone. Again, no silicone in any of this. So
Which one are we doing first?
this one right here.
Ooh, are you gonna create some fire? Okay, then you're just going for it.
Very similar results to the first time we tried this. Let me get the rest of this paint out of there. You can't work this paint because it goes to mud really, really quickly. I mean, you really can't even do a swipe with this paint because of that. Let's torch it real quick. Okay, there's that one. What?
Can you say Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, really. Okay, let's torch it. Very interesting. This is trying to form some cells here. See if we heat it up, if they'll open up a little bit more. All right.
The top of that looks kind of cool.
Yep, but still not the results that we like. So, let's... All right, this one, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the yellow floating on that, first of all. This one has some pretty good cell formation as it sits here a little bit. But you can't see it is the problem with this, and it's the colors mixed together so easily that it's kind of it's muddy. This one has all these really cool dimensional, it like has another dimension, but this one has obviously too much white in it for this type of paint. You know, and being that the pink is made with white and the white's made with white and the yellow looks like it's got some white in it too. So the red came through nicely here, but I still don't like either one of these. So we're gonna, this is what a pour looks like without without silicone. So we're gonna come back with silicone and do the exact same thing. Canvases.
Let's see if we can do this face cut. Rio, look at me. Yeah. Okay, how was that?
Okay,
Did it look
great.
cool? Okay.
Okay, whatever. So this
Stop talking. Just do it.
Pouring medium, Floetrol. We're gonna come back here and add silicone to the exact same concoctions. I've added silicone to these.
And say 2 feet.
Okay, see? Silicone is a must. No matter what product you're using, silicone is a must. That is if you're looking for cells like these. Very quickly, get the edges covered. Okay, there we go with that one. So this is their paint, DecoArt pouring medium, DecoArt Americana paint with treadmill oil. And look at the difference. It's like night and day. You cannot use the product. If you want to get these kinds of results, you have to use the silicone to get these kinds of results. The silicone does make a difference. Now let's see what we get over here. Ready? I'm not on the corner is not on there properly. It's like causing me problems, Sace. Made a lovely peach color in there though. Okay, let's hit this with the torch. Look at those.
Yeah.
A little more torch. All right, there you have it. You saw me pour 4. This is the DecoArt with the Americana with their new pouring medium, no silicone. This is it with silicone. This is DecoArt, and this is DecoArt Americana paint with Floetrol. This is it with, and that has no silicone. This has silicone in it. So that's that. I think they're probably both going to dry about the same, and there's a pretty accurate review. So I am here to tell you that I think that the key factor in this is that you've got to use the silicone if you want to get the results that we've all been striving to get on these kinds of channels with the pours. You've got to use the silicone, and that pretty much makes all the difference in the world with all of it. As far as what it does, you know, I think it's an equal. I think it's equal because I've got the exact same cell formations here as here. So I think in this particular paint that Floetrol or the pouring medium is the same. Gets the same kind of results. I don't see an advantage to the Floetrol unless you want to compare cost. I don't know how much the DecoArt is. I'll look that up, and we'll give a cost analysis from there. So that's that. I feel like I've done a fair and honest review of the products, and it's not so bad. The only thing that bothers me is like these little flecks of white paint pop up that, you know, make me want to come in here and go, no. So white little flecky polka dots coming through on here. It looks like I have splattered white paint, and so that's a no for me. But there you have it. There's one more attempt with the DecoArt and the comparison between the pouring medium and the Floetrol using that paint. So I think that was fair. Again, DecoArt, if you guys would like for me to do a review of your heavy-bodied paints and maybe do some color mixing, because that's kind of what we specialize here on this channel, is showing them how to get different colors. These colors you cannot mix. You can't mix them. They make mud. So I'd be happy to do a review of the heavy-bodied paints if you guys would like me to. Anyway, if not, that's cool too. So until next time, thanks for joining us in the studio. Don't forget to check out our Tuesday video. It's going to be a doozy. Ciao! Yoga.